Tonight, we just heard a powerful description of a world in flux. We are seeing stresses on our democracy in ways we never could have imagined, and a rapidly heating climate that's simply wreaking havoc on our communities. We are truly at a crossroads right now at this very minute, and it triggers existential questions about our future. Are we hopeful that we could get things done right, or is it simply hopeless? There are those, and it won't surprise you, myself included, who believe that our society and its institutions can navigate these profound threats, as we heard our past panelists say. That somehow I believe we can and we will reweave the fabric of our society. But let's not forget, many people feel powerless. I was reminded of this when I met with a group of fossil fuel engineers at a conference a few months ago. Thousands of engineers in a room, 15 or so meeting with me after the conference. They were rank and file engineers, not C-suite executives. They entered their profession to do top-notch engineering, not to destroy the planet. But when the discussion turned to ending our reliance on fossil fuels, a young man spoke up. He said, "Do you know how incredibly difficult this is, what you are asking us to do? It is unreasonable, and it's probably impossible." These engineers didn't need convincing that this was what we had to do, but they simply did not believe it was doable. And that's our challenge. That is our challenge together. I can tell you tonight, just as I told those engineers, of course, yes, we can do this. And yes, a net zero future is achievable at the pace scientists say we need, and it will help, not hurt, the economy. And yes, addressing climate change will save lives all across the globe. But to do it, we need more. We need bolder ideas and even bolder leadership. We need policy, we need corporate action and financial action. The challenges we face are indeed unreasonable. They are unimaginable. But we have no choice to take on the unreasonable and to take it on head on. Not going to be easy, to be sure. But like everyone, we have got to think about what we're seeing and the imperative to act and act now. Like everyone, I have been devastated by the images from Florida, from Puerto Rico, from Pakistan. Even as these disasters mount, at the very same time, the same political forces that are trying to undermine our democracy are taking aim at companies, at investors, and at regulators who want to tackle the risks of climate change. Woke capitalism, they call it. We will stop that. They will not stop us despite the money and the resources. We are turning the corner on climate action. More and more companies, many of this room, more and more of those companies are setting net zero goals, and they're going to find a way to get there, and they are supporting policy with us. And the 600 investors we work with globally are integrating climate and water risks into their portfolio analysis. And lawmakers are enacting policies that will accelerate the clean energy revolution. The Inflation Reduction Act, which we just heard Jamie talk about, which passed just a few months ago, is the most powerful signal yet. With this historical investment in emissions reduction, in clean energy, and in environmental justice, we now have the tools to change the course of history in the United States and beyond. We can do it. Am I encouraged? Yes. Is a sustainable, just, and equitable future a foregone conclusion? Not so much, not just yet. So whether it is protecting our climate or preserving our democracy, we need to show greater resolve, every single one of us. We need to move from ambitious goals on the part of companies and investors to concrete action. We can't wait until 2050 or even 2030. We need more investment and emissions reduction right now, and we could get there. And we need to invest in the communities most impacted by climate change and ensure that the clean energy transition benefits all of us. This is going to take all of us. This is not an easy challenge. It will take young people and consumers, the business community, governments, engineers to solve this problem. But with that, and with the people in this room, I have no doubt that we can get there. You know, John F. Kennedy reminded us, and we are, after all, at the JFK Library, our problems are man-made, therefore they may be solved by man. No problem of human destiny is beyond human beings. Let us together embrace this moonshot with courage and with leadership. Let us give hope to our kids, and let us build a future they can actually prosper in. Thank you so much for being part of this journey with us. Thank you.